$373-348 domestic. Could be in front of the courtyard by Marriott. The user responding to Marriott. Reporting party advised that all of the subjects went into a house on Warmer, but there's a red minivan in the driveway.
That's the old hammer and anvil that we like to perform.
Good evening. How's everybody doing? What's up?
What's up, man? How you doing this afternoon?
You know, I've been doing as good as I can be, and we want to say hi to a few people. Just go ahead and kick this off and allow other people to get in here. What's up, Jugga? You were first in here. Allie, what's up? How are you? Thanks for coming in. Real Liberty Media, appreciate you restreaming. We got illegally Nova now, right? We had a rush change from notably to illegally because a good friend of ours. It's funny. I'll tell you the story later. What's up, Jack? Jack off, Jack. What's up? How are you guys? It is another Friday.
I like that blue color.
Get together. Wanted to Blibbits, what's going on? I wanted to start us off by, remember I was telling you guys that we were going to open source some shit, right? And I was going to put it out, and we were going to give it away to the public. If you can run it on your own system, you can get it up and get it going. Joe, we appreciate you coming in, and I got you, Nova. I got you, brother. Thank you for the about the intro. That was all efforts of No Name, right? So what you guys are seeing is the actual login screen to the tracks, open source version, right? There will be instructions. I haven't finished writing the instructions yet, but there will be instructions on how to set this thing up. Right, and if you trust me, there's be a setup script. You run it, you put in some information, and I take care of everything for you. But if you want to set it up manually, there'll be manual instructions, and you do your thing, right? So, but you'll have all of the same features except for the advanced will be going away. But you'll be able to do multi-streams, watch your multi-streams locally. Right, be able to configure a multi-stream, be able to do mux outputs and everything like that as well, right? And you can send it from your local computer, right? So I wanted to take a moment while we were doing that, and then our friend EJ has been doing some fun. Let's see here. Let's make sure we're saying hi to everybody. George Daly. Hadn't anybody seen John Denicola? Where the hell is he at? Paging John Denicola. John Denicola, will you please report to the chat?
Doing John Denicola Senior things.
Yeah, but we'll call him on the white phone. John Denicola, would you please pick up a courtesy white phone? It's all right, illegally. It's all right. We are trying to make it easy for everybody to get in, and if you don't have the ability to do it, maybe your friend does. What's up, Brent? How are you? Appreciate you joining. Appreciate you being here. What I'm doing is giving you the ability to set up your own right? It's not going to have all of the failover features or any of the, you know, oh, the videos dropping, you know, it's not going to have any of that stuff. Juggle, what's up, man? I see you typing. But basically, what's going on with it is that if you have your own home internet connection and you want to do your own multi-stream outputs and your internet connection can handle it, you can set it up where you can do it yourself. Or if you buy a computer in the internets, right, and do your own thing, right? It's going to be completely as is. You know, support will be done through issues on GitHub. And, you know, the one thing I'll tell everybody is when you create an issue, right? You know, let us know. But I would like y'all to help me fix whatever's in the open source, right? It might take off better. Oh, guess who decided to join
That'd
me?
be John Nicola.
John Dedicola, can you please pick up a white courtesy phone? John Dedicola, please pick up a white courtesy phone. Since we got you in here, brother, right? EJ got an interesting email from Apple, was it? Or how did you get some Apple information?
Oh, I got some update from the Apple Developer Program.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, let me open it up real quick. What we got going on here?
Okay, I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit.
Yeah.
So, what was this information? I mean, not the information specifically, but what did it kind of give you the ability to do, EJ?
So it's around the recent stuff between Fortnite and Apple on iPhone.
Uh-huh.
So that was a big thing where Apple pulled Fortnite because of how they could purchase stuff and handle subscriptions. They get around Apple's 30% tax.
Right.
So among all that, Apple shut them down and said you have to go through us. You can't use an external service payment provider.
Right.
Yeah, and personally, I don't care about the Apple tax, but due to the nature of the information and what's going on, I would prefer to avoid it.
Right.
But the thing is, you can do that without having to do the external link, and it would work fine. You just can't tell the person, hey, click on this link and pay for it outside that. Yeah.
We couldn't go, hey, skip the Google tax and give us more money.
So,
right.
So the email
That
says that
was
now,
against
we
the
can now do that. We can now provide a link, and people can go right to the website and update information for payments or anything like that super easily now.
That's cool. So
And
basically,
you
we
don't
can
have to go
start
through-
work on the iOS app again, the Apple app.
Yeah, and we can give a cheaper price than what you could get through Google, through Apple.
Nice. Nice.
Right. The prices can be the same now. Right. And not only that, but now we have actual cross-platform abilities. So if you bought it on Apple, we can say that you can use it on Google, maybe?
Yeah, if you buy it
That's
anywhere,
crazy.
right? Like it's credited in our stuff, so you'll be able to use it on the web, on Apple, on
I
Google.
prefer not. Double dipping kind of dirty sometimes. Most of the time.
It feels
right.
dirty to do it. Right. But when the rules that we don't even have control over are set up where you have to, right? You know, malicious compliance is an insane legal term, right? So I wanted to follow up with that this morning when I got up. Well, this afternoon anyway. I was looking, and TechCrunch has something on Spotify doing the same exact thing, right? Spotify said publicly, did a press release saying that they submitted again to Apple to support it, right? So if Apple rejects their program, then you know there's going to be issues, right? And I don't think they're going to do it this time, right? Especially with what Epic just got the slap
I know
down on
Apple
it.
got slapped down on it.
Yeah, and we're thinking
Yeah.
maybe even soon. We haven't really talked about it a whole lot yet, but we might be able to open it up to more than just a Google account to log in, right? Sometime soon.
We could
Mhm.
actually add it as a
Oh, sorry guys.
shortcut. So DuckDuckGo has this thing where you can do like slash something and like do searches, and we could possibly do something like that in the future. But as of right now, I don't see it on the horizon.
Right. So I'm almost. So
You're good.
oh, I'm waiting on this pipeline to finish. I got about 30 seconds right now before everything's up. And then I want you to take another
Sweet,
look,
sweet.
Chris,
No
and tell me
worries.
what you think, whether it's ready to show off.
Okay.
At least a little bit for the first page.
Okay.
I think I have a better layout for the main section, but I'm just going to keep it in my head for now.
Okay. Oh shit! Didn't mean to change it that quickly. Damn it! I was gonna pull an auto and I fucked it all
Would you
up.
hit us with the 503?
I hit you with the 503 because I was gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go
Well,
look
you can go
at
now.
it and
You
then
can
show
go
it
look
off.
now. It came up like 3
And
seconds after you did it.
No. Okay, we're gonna use take
That's
two.
what I'm talking about.
Right, we're gonna
Hi,
use
everybody.
take
It's
two.
just like take one, only the next one.
Yeah, right. Here we go. Look, see, check it out. And I was just going to the police record. Right. Well, let's just.
You gonna
Let's
do it
log
with
in.
that one so you can show them those lights? Nice.
Yeah. So maybe if we're gonna block that since we're live. Wait a minute, I can't block that because we're live.
I mean, you could, but it
Well,
breaks a whole lot of
I
the
mean,
cool stuff.
yeah, I mean,
could spoof it.
jeez.
Oh, and you're on the wrong one. You
Uh-uh.
can't show them the lights anyway. That one won't turn red. It'll refuse.
Why did it click that way? Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta go over here. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on, guys.
I'm still working on it. It's half broken.
Hold on.
Well, like 37% functional.
Oh. You know why it's doing
I
that?
don't.
Hold on, guys. I know why it's doing that. Because I am in one web browser that only has one account in it, one GStream account, one Google account in it, right? So it's always logging into that
Gotcha.
account. But if I show this one,
Oh.
right, if I show you this one, right, and we do something like this, right, oh, come on. It was just showing stuff. And I gave you permissions, right? Yeah. Of course, this is the fun of live demos. But you can come in here and is it gonna Yeah, I think I got too much blocking going on this one.
Let me show them. I gotta go.
Yeah, you got it. I
Okay.
broke it. No, it's my web browser that's actually broke. I'm actually in the process of switching off of Firefox because I did something bad to it, so I can reload it.
All right, let me go over
So
here.
if I
real
do
quick.
that, and I do that,
I should
and
be able
then
to
we
do this.
right?
No,
Hey,
but that's not what I wanted at all.
hey
Hey guys, welcome to the world of I can't do this, right? All right, we'll show. I gotta pick with this one, and then I'll just take this. Oh, no wonder. Move it over here. And then I can hit that button and it'll work.
Boom.
So, I gotta do the logging out probably and logging in thing anyway. So, we'll log in. None of those are gonna work. None of them. They're all admins, so I can't really show you guys one of the cool things we saw. But
I'll at least set it up so we can show the cool thing.
nice. As you can see, it's got a little bit of data that comes back so far, including this new leaderboard over here with ranks. This is not the live data, so these ranks are in no way accurate. It's all changed. But here we have something pretty cool. We can, for instance, search for Chris, and it brings us back all this stuff, all these departments and officers that have Chris in their name. And say instead we were looking for, I don't know, Chris, I don't know, Daniels or Clariday or Davies or whatever. We could just keep on typing and see what goes on. And it's coming along. It'll be a lot easier for you guys to sort through and find stuff and get the information. And as you can see, this little map here, this shows you like police officer concentration around you, and this shows you kind of police departments near you. You know, you guys have all seen this stuff where you can just go and check out a department or whatever.
All right, it'll start getting easier.
Yeah, we're working on it, guys.
Getting easier. You know,
especially when we have things like an Apple app.
And especially when we have things that you can stream to from said apps.
Right.
That can be, you know, because you gave us permission, can be analyzed. Right. You signed up, you sent it to us, you said you knew that we were going to like run our AI little fingers through it and analyze it. And the appreciative thing that I have is that you guys allow us to, you know, see your data and actually use it to tie things together. You know, so.
You think we should just wait and let them see the cool thing as a surprise when they see it for themselves the first time?
No, I think they actually just need to like be indoctrinated to it, and here it is. You know.
All right, fuck it. You guys will get to see it now then.
All right, because like, you know, they don't know the actual real surprise. So,
right.
You know. But you know, if you're playing, happen to be bored, and you're playing around once we release this, right? You can bring it up, right? And bring it up in like a little narrow, like you guys see it right now on the screen, right? And you can play with the lights, right? And if you do it fast enough, right, it'll look like the cop lights, right?
We just accidentally did that earlier when we were going over it. I thought it was pretty cool.
You know, you just move your mouse back and forth between them, and they'll flash for you, right? So, the other thing, back on the fun part of this, or at least the open source part of the track system, right? I'm hoping to get that actually published by the end of the weekend, right? It might be late Sunday, but you know, I will have people that have already said that they would test for me. If anybody else out there wants to try it, they're more than welcome to. I'll probably do a live stream to let you guys know that it's actually been published. So, and you know, we'll rock and roll from there. You know, and you know, if you're nerd enough and you want to play, by all means, download it, follow the instructions, run my install script, and you know, life should be good for you. Roadhog, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming in here. New Jersey Watchman, appreciate you being here. So, you know, you take it, Let's see here. Where did that freaking screen go? I've got too many freaking tabs. Right. I have it running on my local network. That's not going to take me anywhere. I don't know why I even put that in there. But it's that, and it's this. Well, I thought it was. Just breaking shit all over the place.
So honestly, it's a pretty quick overhaul of the UI. I took out all those borders, a couple extra cards, the entire form, that extra section, and like, I don't know, 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
That's
Nice,
crazy.
there it is.
I found it. It's not HTTP, right? You got to know how to set up your own HTTPS, right? I'll get you to Nginx, and you know, it'll work on port 80, and you take it from there, right? I expect you guys to bring your own SSL certificates and know how to set that shit all up, right? You know, you'll be able to see all the code that I use to get the first generation of this thing going, right? And since we're abandoning the internals, I don't mind giving it away, because we're completely, everything that runs the underside of this is getting completely revamped, right? And you know, it was a good proof of concept that will actually solve some issues for people, right? So, but what we're fixing to do to our side of it,
It's a little bit more complex.
oh man,
I know, I saw the diagram.
did you
Sorry,
did you
guys,
get to
you
see?
can't see it, but I got to see it, and it's a bit more than what we're packaging here for open source. But we are packaging this here for open source. Like, this was what we used from the start, and we're packaging this to give away so that other people can use it and improve on it and do things with it, right?
Right. Well,
That's
not only that,
in
you
my
might
opinion.
have you might look, you might not trust us to serve your fucking video, right? You might be that guy that wants to do it yourself, right? There's no we're not here to stop innovation, right? You know, I have a thirst for knowledge myself. You have a thirst for knowledge, right? EJ has a thirst for knowledge. You know, there's no reason that
That's why I'm still looking at this heat map.
yeah, you know, it's each one of these little things, right? You know, the more we share before we check out, right, the better off we are, right, as a
Whoa.
species.
Dude, it says, okay, so at the northernmost part of Missouri, it says that, I'm looking at these counties, it says there are only 3 officers here, 8 here, 3 in this county, 4, fucking like 7, 6, and 5, right? Where I'm at, it's 158. Right?
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, it could be way worse. It could be St. Louis. There's like 2,510. And then over in Kansas City, there are like 2,000 plus. Like, gets up there.
If anybody knows a lawyer or something to help NJ, reach out to him, please. You know, he's been fighting a hell of a fucking battle over some, in my personal opinion,
Some bullshit he shouldn't have had to fight for.
amen.
You see, though, what it comes down to is, I'm not even gonna get political.
No,
But in my opinion, it comes down to these fucking cucks in robes. Is that okay to say?
I get. My thing is that, look, bro, you got bad apples in all the baskets. right?
Yeah, but see, but
We need
for
to
a
be
long
able to
time
sort.
they've been
We need to be able to help,
for
right?
a long time, man. Judiciary has been being like, intentionally corrupted, in my
I, um,
personal opinion.
I think I think rotten to the core,
Right?
is a thing, right? It wasn't just some tall tale people were telling, right? So,
Right.
I think that I think that good people need better tools to do better things with, right? That's what I think.
I think it's really hard when we have the highest courts in the land basically stripping the people's rights or putting roadblocks in the way to, suing, like qualified immunity, like what is that all about?
Hmm.
The legislation made some stuff so we could actually hold government officials accountable, and then the
Hmm.
court stepped in and said, I don't really think that's what you meant though, and redefined like legislated from the bench.
Sure. I mean, doctrines are interesting fucking things that I don't understand how they work, right? I mean, I understand why you think they should work, right? But I don't understand how you came to that conclusion in the first. There's like a blank spot in the thought process, and then we just, it, to me. Have you ever seen the South Park with the underpants gnome?
Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
Uh,
Step
it,
one,
it, yeah,
steal underpants. Step two, step
mm,
three,
profit,
profit.
right?
Right?
And it's
Underpants
just like,
gnomes.
wait a minute. How did this come to? Anyway, yeah.
So, like, I've been listening to a lot of Supreme Court cases while I've been at work, playing on these podcasts and stuff. And man, some of the stuff that comes out of these justices' mouths, or I guess their pens, right? It makes me question, like, they can't be stupid, right? You don't get to be a federal judge, like make it through law school and become a judge and then the federal judge or whatever and get on that whole track and then become a Supreme Court justice if you're an idiot, right? Like it's not a job for a moron. So you can't assume that anyone on the bench, whether Supreme Court or just any bench, is really a moron, right? You got to give them some like base level of intelligence. So how the hell are they saying some of this stuff? Because it's asinine.
Bro. I'm not sure.
Me either.
Right? But speaking of courts and shit like that, if y'all have never heard of a wonderful lady out in California named Susan Bassey,
Oh my God, she's amazing. Sorry, go
right?
ahead.
No, she is asking some of those questions, right? And I bring her up because if you're having troubles asking those questions, she's been through some incredible crazy shit as well to be an investigative journalist, right?
Right.
And the things that she puts out as far as like, whoa, really? Wait a minute. Are you serious? And
So I was
mm,
just bullshitting with ChatGPT the other day, right?
okay.
About like what I could do as a person
Mhm.
to bring like some kind of accountability to the justice system, like besides with the police, like specifically with the judiciary, right? And this wasn't I hadn't told this ChatGPT anything about the police record or nothing, and it basically told me that I should be building something like the police record but focused on judges, not with facial recognition or nothing, but just tracking all of their rulings and all of their crap. So
Well, and my thing is that, when you're doing the people's judgment, um, the people should be able to view it.
right.
um, not only view it but scrutinize it.
Right, and I think it's a big problem I'm seeing a lot lately with people going into courts, and their courts are refusing to let them record or make some kind of record, and
Or
like, but all
even
court
worse, they put
records
it
are
out
pretty much
online and then
public.
tell you not to restream it, bro. I mean, it's like,
Mhm.
what?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I can't amplify it? Wait a minute. I mean, look, my thing is that I look at where where Buddy Bell got his fucking head bounced off a van.
Man.
I mean, I thought there was a dent in it, right? I knew his forehead wasn't flat in the first place, but goddamn, don't add another dent to it, right? My fucking AI is having a hard enough time making pictures of him anyway that he likes. So, I don't understand how violence, I was never taught violence was the first option. And I look at, if you didn't catch auto stream, right? Holy shit. Right?
I'm gonna go back and watch it. I didn't get to catch all of it today. I was at
I'm
work.
gonna give a couple spoilers, man. I mean, there's a
I
clip,
can mute you. You know that.
and it's just,
I'm
it's
just talking shit.
insane,
Go ahead.
guys. It was insane. Well, how could you not be concussed, John?
Right.
I mean, it doesn't take like a head-to-head football hit to cause concussion, right? Concussion is when the brain bounces off of the inside of the skull, right? On any side, shape, form. I mean, so I love the married alert. Oh my God. It was Otto at his finest, right? And I will say this again. I am so impressed that, people were just like coming out in droves, and I wouldn't support that shit. I wouldn't da 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 da, right? Yeah, Road. It's still public right now, right? And there'll be some new shit on it coming soon, right? But it was just insane, right? We were literally trying to do just a member stream fuck around, right? We were just trying to do a member stream fuck around. The last two times have been perfect. People were cordial. It wasn't any reason to make a public live. We were still fucking around. We were fucking up the audio. All this other fucking shit, right? That we wanted to give the members to go, hey, look, this isn't a perfect production, but we're trying our damnedest. Yeah, it's the latest live. It's still public, Road. But it's about 27 minutes in, somewhere around in there, 17 minutes.
I'm
in.
checking it out next too. I'll leave my watch on that. You said 27 minutes.
17 to 20. He wasn't out there very long.
Right.
And
see, I need to tell my work we need longer breaks.
Oh well. Nova said Otto got swatted technically. Right? It was kind of insane. Just because of the fact that we didn't expect my brain played it out completely different than it played out, right? Because it was not expected, and when they got silly, Otto returned the favor, right? I mean, he was brilliantly. I have to call it brilliantly respectful until it was no longer time to be respectful, in my opinion. Thank you, John, for dropping that link. Help Auto get to 25K, and then we're heading to 50 and to 100, right? We're going to pull 100 on autos, right? And I want to get the TPR up to, you know, 1,500 to 2,000, you know. So, but, you know, Auto has an interesting way of doing a few things, right? And you'll see it. Thank you. Sorry, I forgot to click on it. Otto wanted to leave, right? He didn't want to be there. He even told him so, right? So it's crazy, right? You know, and it put me on high alert to, you know, have phone numbers and phone calls that needed to be made, like waiting to hit send, right? And then Otto, in his comical fashion, I don't know, taught a class. You know, one of the headlines is Otto proposes, right? You know, I'll give me just a second.
It's funny. You know, we could watch it now. You could screen share it, couldn't you?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna actually screen share you something even funnier. Y'all are gonna motherfucking laugh at this, right? Sneak peek coming up. Sneak peek. You don't. This is like. I hope Otto doesn't kill me over this one, but what do you think?
I'm missing it. Don't let it go away yet.
What do y'all think?
Nice. Fuck yeah.
Right? I mean, does that make you want to watch it more? I mean, tell me, does that make you want to watch it more? I mean, there's nothing threatening in the picture. We've got a guy like proposing to an officer, right?
Right?
Well, I mean, if he is, Brandon, you know, the neat thing about that kind of shit, right? When you make it into a time lapse and you ask the defendant about your time lapse video, right? There tends to be interesting messages, you know, interesting conversations after that. You know, so my suggestion is point a camera out where he likes to give you hearts and, you know, just point it in that direction. If you need a zoom lens, put a zoom lens on it. Right? It maybe might be a guy for the Trax multi-stream open source, or even the Trax multi-stream online. You don't even have to set it up. You don't even have to fuck with it. We got you taken care of. Right? Alright, so I can only share it on this one.
Oh. I gotta
Because
go
I can't
unjack something real quick.
Okay. You go unjack something. I'm going to like I'm gonna go over here and find some interesting things, right? You know, because somebody gave a link in the deal, right?
So I logged in. And I was wondering why it wouldn't let me do stuff, and I realized I didn't have the appropriate permissions, and I gave myself a pat on the back. Because
We're not gonna
that's
watch.
how it's supposed to work.
we're going to start somewhere in the middle of it. Right. So if you're watching through this, right? I mean, our boy Otto.
Because a man
Can y'all hear it?
allegedly, and I'm saying allegedly, very heavy here with heavy emphasis, allegedly ran a stoplight. Allegedly. and he ran the stop sign and allegedly ran the red light, and the cop pulled him over. Yeah.
No, I mean, this is all members
No
only
name?
at the time,
No
right?
name coder, how's it going?
See, I did make it in for a little bit.
Right. And I knew about where you came in at, so that's why I was trying to
Oh,
say,
wait.
you know.
Olay!
Here, let's
Olay.
do this. Is that helpful?
Olay! Olay! Hey! 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 Hey!
What's up, Jay? What's up, Eggy? What up, what up?
Oh, sorry, wrong side of the sign. This one says whatever you want it to say.
Oklahoma, appreciate it. We're kind of talking about auto, right?
Oh. Ha! Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, I got a kid-friendly one. Hold on. There we go. Thank you, ma'am.
Nice.
Hey, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. Hey, this one says whatever you want it to say. That's the school district car. So.
I remember that.
Good stuff.
Right? Okay.
Brandon
I wasn't
Mitchell,
gone yet.
my guy. Oh.
So it's about 24 minutes in. Well, we're going to jump ahead a little bit. But, you know, he's just out there. I want to take a minute. He's just out there standing on the corner, laughing and showing signs. Right?
Right.
Nothing.
Ain't doing nothing.
Fucking nothing.
Can't
Right?
do
He's
nothing to
not.
nobody.
Dude, he's not out there going, fuck you and your mama too. Right? You know, he's not protesting. He's. Bro, it's just fucking cardboard signs. If you don't like it, don't look at him. Fuck it. You know?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. You're so sweet. She gave me a thumbs up and then shame fingered me. I love it. Don't tell anybody. Don't snitch on me.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here it comes. This white truck is going to come up here in a second.
That worked out pretty good. All right.
That wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to make you figure
Okay,
my
hey guys,
shit.
we're gonna change the camera view for just a
It
second
didn't
here.
work out.
Let us know if you like it.
Yeah. So like this camera view, I didn't realize how badly timed it was, right? Because like I get it back and I get it zoomed into him. And the car that just turned, he's laughing.
Oh,
Now he recognizes him. I'm confirming that he knows that they're there.
Right?
oh yeah, they parked.
And he's like, oh yeah.
Shit. Nope, nope, I'm leaving. Why not?
You got profanity on your sign.
Am I being detained right this second?
Yes, you are.
Oh boy. Okay. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Why you're out here, because you got that profane sign. We've had multiple calls.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
You got your ID on?
That guy's being disorderly. Actually I don't know if I have it on me or not, but I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay, well, you're being detained.
Am I under arrest?
No, but you're required to identify yourself.
Am I?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
It's Texas Penal Code 3802.
The profane language causes disorderly conduct.
Is it? Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you 100% sure about that? You know, so I'm standing on like the sidewalk. You know what I mean? So I'm standing on the sidewalk.
Right, but
Yeah.
when you're inside and breach of the peace, you got multiple complaints about people.
Okay, like I said, that guy right there is pissing, is doing disorderly conduct. Look, he's yelling at people. He's carrying a weapon. I think he might be intoxicated too. That's public intox.
Well, I know who that is.
Look, sir, I'm making a report right now,
I know who that is.
and his disorderly conduct is breaching my peace.
You're gonna ID yourself?
Am I under arrest? Okay, well, under Texas Penal Code 38.02, I do not have to identify unless I've been lawfully arrested.
That's not how that works.
That's exactly how it works. I can give you
You're
the.
required to
Hey, look it
ID
up.
Once you're detained.
Okay, is that true? Oh no. Oh no, that's terrible. Is that about me? What'd they say?
Is that about me? What'd they say? And look at him. Look at homeboy. He's trying not to give it away to Otto that he's looking. Look, right there. Eye contact. That was deadlock. He looked right down the barrel of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Can I get back to what I was doing, or am I still detained?
No, you're still detained.
I
Can I
call
hold my
those
sign on
money
here while you
shots.
figure it out?
No, sir, not the profane one.
Not the profane one? Is that a content? Give me right now.
Rut-row.
Right? Right?
Rut-row.
Right? Let's take it a step further. Listen to what he says.
I'm talking about what you're doing to me. I want to. You know what I mean? So I'm standing on the sidewalk.
Right, but
Yeah.
when you're inside and breach of the peace, you got multiple complaints about people.
Okay, like I said, that guy right there is pissing, is doing disorderly conduct. Look, he's yelling at people. He's intoxicated too. That's public conduct is breaching my peace.
You're gonna ID yourself?
Am I under arrest? Okay, well, under Texas Penal Code 38.02, I do not have to identify unless I've been lawfully arrested.
That's not how that works.
That's exactly how it works. I can give you
You're
the.
required to
Hey, look
ID
it up.
Once you're detained.
Okay, is that true?
Oh shit.
Oh no.
There's a camera across the street and he set it up by himself.
Rut-row.
Oh no, that's terrible. Is that about me? What'd they say? Can I get back to what I was doing, or am I still detained?
No, you're still fine.
Can I hold my sign right here while you figure it out?
No, sir, not the profane one.
Not the profane one? Is that a content view and viewpoint restriction that you're issuing to me right now?
He says, "What are you talking about?"
I'm talking about what you're doing to me. I want to stand over here and hold my sign without you standing here. You know, saying things.
You can't.
I can. Oh yes, I can. Oh yes, I can. Yes, I can. As a matter of fact, do you like this one?
As a matter of
I got my supervisor on the way.
Okay, good. Do you like this one? Can I hold this one?
Uh-oh.
Okay. I can't hold this one. You said I can? I'm not going to run or nothing. I'm just going to step over this metal thing so I don't fall. Can I hold this one? Okay. How about this one?
Bro.
God bless the homeless.
This one's
veterans.
okay too?
Right?
Yeah.
This one's fine? Okay. How about that one? Not this one? This is the one? Oh no. This sign is being disorderly. You can have it. You can arrest the sign. I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. Please don't shoot me.
But you don't know how real
How about
that
this one?
statement is, guys.
So which one of these are you? Are you this one?
Which one of these are you? Right?
Well, I don't want to put the signs down. So if I do that, it's because you're going to order me to do so. Not because I really want to. Are you going to arrest me if I don't put it down?
Right?
Right?
Just hold on.
Well, what are you going to do to me? I need to know.
I got my supervisor on.
Okay. Can I hold it back, the blue sign? How about that one? This one's okay, right?
This cop is so stupid.
Bro,
So
if
stupid.
you don't know what he's doing, right? If you don't
God.
know what he's doing, this is a training video.
It
Right.
fucking should be. By
This is a
fucking
fucking training
Wow.
video on
Wow.
how not to interact with the public. Right? I mean, holy fuck, guys.
What the fuck? This
Right?
this guy
You
should
know-
be a janitor somewhere, like at a nursing home or something, cleaning up barf and pee and nurses spilled drinks and shit.
Folding laundry, bro. Folding laundry. Just
Right?
it needs
Wow.
to be done. You can do it, and you just it's even fuck here. Let notice in the background. There's another cop car, right?
Uh-huh.
Another cop car.
What's this guy doing?
Three cop
He's trying to
cars
impede my First Amendment free
sheriffs,
speech. He doesn't like my
and a state
sign.
boy.
You got a green light.
Oh no! Hey, they shot a guy last year for that. Don't do that. That was terrible.
Right, and then he turns around and goes, "That was terrible."
Who are you with? Oh, okay. So technically not you, but I mean also kind of you, like your department and whatnot.
I hear same but different.
Call that.
Oh, you don't? Do they not tell you about it? Did you snitch on me? See it now that you look like a hero.
Right?
Now when they post it on Facebook, it's gonna be like, hey, look, this cop's out there supporting this guy. What if I sneak one in?
Watch this.
What if I sneak one of these other ones in? Here, I'll do this one. I'll do it like this. That way, the sign can say whatever the people think it says. And then if they think it's offensive, then that's on them, right?
Right. There's
So
three.
I would definitely, just me, honestly, me personally, I'd prefer to stand right here on this public sidewalk and do exactly what I've been doing. Without now 2 police officers showing up. Yeah. Well, why is he coming? Because you told him to. What's that thing on your shoulder, on your thing right there? Hi. How's it going? Hey, buddy. Here. You want a card? Have a great day.
Okay, I gotta stop it right there. Right. Homeboy doesn't even realize what's going on with Otto and these cops.
Mhm.
Right. But watch this man's fucking body language here in just a second when it hits him. Right. It's like a fucking bolt of lightning struck that man in the top of his head.
Do y'all drug
Right
test?
here, this is the moment coming up right here.
Yeah. Y'all drug test at your department? You passed one recently? What the fuck, bro?
Right there. Do you see it? Do you see him?
Yep.
When Otto went, what the fuck, bro? That dude turned. He's like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Watch. He never turns back around and looks the other way. Look at him. Distancing. I can go. Fucking A, I'm out of this situation.
Uh-huh.
State statutes. Correct?
Okay, fantastic.
So as part of that, if
Uh-huh.
you are in violation of one, which we are investigating because we received three complaints about your sign.
Okay.
Okay.
This one? No, the other one, obviously the other one.
The one with the profane language.
Yeah.
Okay, which is a violation of our city ordinance.
Okay.
You are required to identify yourselves due to the fact a criminal offense has occurred.
A criminal offense? City ordinances are usually civil offenses where I could get a ticket or something.
You could, but you could also be arrested for violation of city ordinance.
Okay, so you might want to make sure that the city ordinance applies to a sidewalk
Okay.
underneath
Is
an
it not
American.
a public
You see
place?
that flag right there? Yeah, it's exactly. That's why it's a public place.
I'm not arguing about where you can or can't
Well, I
do it.
don't care what
It's the fact
what you
that
think you're
are
doing.
it
You
because
are
somebody
arguing.
is exposed to it.
Okay.
Therefore, it is in public view.
I know. That's why I'm doing it right here. Where do you want me to do it?
Where do you want me to do it?
To go in my closet and shut the door?
I don't mind that you're doing it. They
Uh-huh.
don't mind that you're doing it.
Okay.
They just don't want the profane language.
Oh, well,
That's
Tough
simply
titty.
what it comes
If you're not redneck,
Oh shit.
right?
Sorry.
Right? Okay, so
Tough
this
titty.
this is the point that I'm literally grabbing the phone again. Right? As soon as I heard that, I reached out and grabbed my phone and woke it back up. Right?
Six balls the size of fucking like King Kong.
Holy fuck, man. I'm like, oh my god.
tough titty. I'm sorry that they don't like it.
There's more.
That's on them. If they don't like it, they can look away. There's a whole lot of things I don't like.
I understand that. But as for being civil,
Yeah, I'm being.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna stand right here and continue to do exactly what I was doing.
you mind identifying yourself?
Am I under arrest? Have I been arrested? Or am I simply being detained for an investigation?
At the time you are being detained for an investigation, but
Okay.
it could escalate to arrest.
Well, when you guys decide to arrest me, I'll tell you my name. But until then, I would like to continue standing right here and doing exactly what I've been doing, if you don't mind.
Right? And again, if you're not redneck, you don't understand what that "if you don't mind" really means.
It's like God. It's like a bless her heart.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Look at him. Okay. So that cop just had the longest stare off with a camera I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Look at him. He's clicking the heels.
I didn't say that. I told you.
All right.
That's exactly the opposite of what I just told you. I told you when you.
Okay. They don't recognize the big boy camera. They're just seeing the one we're streaming with.
Mm-hmm.
There's two of them out there doing this.
Nice.
Yes. Yes. There's a prerequisite there. That's not a refusal. If you arrest me, I will follow the law and identify once I've been lawfully arrested. Texas Penal Code 3802. As dispatch, look it up. Am I driving? It does. What you're referencing is traffic code.
Right?
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. How is that guy smarter than you are, you big dummy? Jesus. This guy. You know how much this lady pays each year to have you guys here? $109. That's fine. I'm standing up for her rights too, because one day she might get a little bit pissed off and want to say something that somebody might find offensive. Hmm. 152.
And he knows the cop should start picking up on why he's calling out the time. Right? Again,
Right.
training video.
right?
Please understand why the fuck this asshole just called out the time. You do remember he asked you questions earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know you've watched the internet and seen that video about, you know.
What's that thing on your shoulder with the lightning bolt on it and the Spartan hat?
That's our SWAT thing.
Your SWAT pin, your SWAT? That's probably a good thing. You handle a gun better than you did a law book, didn't you? Yeah. So.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to mute. I just keep laughing.
No, I stop it because, bro, Otto's got like verbal jujitsu that.
That might be above jujitsu. It might be like ninjutsu.
Yeah,
like
something.
you might be a ninja.
I mean, to politely tell you that you're fucking up in such a way that you're smiling about it, Jesus fuck. Because you're too stupid to actually understand what the fuck you're actually doing. Right? You might be good at kicking a door down. You might be good at shooting a target, but god damn it, there's more to it than fucking shooting and killing shit in law enforcement, you fucks. I'm sorry. My opinions are my personal opinions, not that of any company representative or any other person here involved.
Same thing about mine.
So I'm gonna. Do you want to get married for the next 3 to 5 years?
Okay.
Well, so
Otto asked him if he wants to get married, and you know, Bullseye Pete here asked him what the relevance of that is, right? Bullseye Pete, if you're out there listening, man, I got something to tell you, Haas.
You are not cut out for this.
No. You are the reason that I want you guys put in a glass cage and says, do not break unless emergency.
Yeah, there's
Okay?
a reason. There's a reason. Like, I get it's scary that man is on a SWAT team somewhere and that he thinks he has the authority to just go around and shoot people.
And identify or just fucking, you know, the only intelligent thing he did was stand there and not actually act on his intuitions. That was the only intelligent thing that he did. Other than that, that motherfucker was textbook, write the fucking lawsuit for him. So
if you continue doing what you're doing, we will be married for the next 3 to 5 years, and you will remember my name every single day.
I don't particularly want to marry you, sir. So.
Okay, well then you should probably turn around and get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
again,
Well, I want to hold
tapping the phone again, right? Tapping the phone again because I'm watching body language.
my signs, and I'm on a very limited schedule. I don't have a whole lot of time left. So if I'm gonna do what I'm doing to get my message out, then I need you to allow me to do so without doing violence to me. If I hold this sign, are you gonna do violence to me? Would you breach the peace if I held this sign right here? No? If you're not gonna breach the peace, then I'm gonna continue to do it.
Right now, you're still detained for investigation.
Okay. How long does the investigation take usually? Can I hold the sign?
I think we're about to hold it in a couple seconds.
Okay, well, a couple seconds. Do you mind if I do this while? Can I do this? I'm just, hey, look, you haven't said no, okay? So that's why I'm going to continue doing exactly what I was doing.
You're
Okay,
hearing,
I'm not
okay.
under arrest yet. So
You know, wait.
as long as you're
Just a minute ago, we were telling him you couldn't show the profane signs. Now we're at this point of I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. Oh my God.
okay with
He
that.
should have just took the advice right when Otto told him to fuck off.
Is this? Oh shit! Fuck! I got the wrong one on there. No, not this one either. I mean that one a little bit. This one is a little bit. This one's a little bit, right? You like that? It's funny, objectively funny.
Right, and he's showing it to
this one
the
okay?
fucking cop.
This one, or the other one? This one. Both of them.
The ones that have profane.
Which one do you like better? Hey, so let's ask the trooper if he likes it.
Now we're gonna put the signs down.
Why?
Put the signs down.
There's a trooper. I want to show the trooper.
Put the signs down.
Is that a lawful order?
Put them down.
Is that an order?
Put them down.
I need you to tell me it's an order, sir. I need you to tell me, hey, it's a thing. If you're not ordering me to do so, then I don't want to. You see what I'm saying? I want to hold my signs right here. I would rather you not violate my rights today. I would rather you not take me to jail today. I shouldn't even get a ticket. Does your city ordinances trump the United States Constitution? Do you know what I'm here standing on besides concrete? The First Amendment to the Constitution, freedom of speech on a public sidewalk. There absolutely is. There absolutely is. I can't threaten anybody. I can't like try to incite violence with another. I can't incite terror, you know, generally. But there's a couple of cases I can tell them to you if you want. Yeah.
Okay. So if you don't know what's happening here, we went from your dumb shit to, look, bro, since we're going to sit here and you're going to fucking waste my time, let me go ahead and educate you a little bit.
You want one?
And he goes,
Go
go
on.
ahead. Like bro, you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
California. It says that the simple utterance of a 4-letter word can't be used as disorderly conduct because no reasonable person would be drawn to violence over that word right there. Do you know what Mr. Cohen did? He walked into a courthouse wearing a jacket and painted on the back. Oh, this one? Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about right here, this guy. So if I could have this sign, why can I not have this sign? Because this is saying hoorah, and this one's saying I don't like what they're up to right now. You see? Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
All right. So obviously we've addressed the complaint.
So anybody want to tell me how they addressed the complaint? Right.
Here on. Is down the roadway, impeding traffic.
Did you get a report that was in the roadway impeding traffic?
That's why I'm just asking.
So why would you even? Okay. Do you have to tell people often not to stand in the roadway?
Right. Now you fucking Otto finally has broken you, you stupid ass. You walked into your lawsuit and then you lose your temper at the end of it. How many different ways do I have to prove you should not be wearing that shield and you should not be in any excitable situation, sir?
But either way, okay. That's all I'm asking you to do is please just stay out of the roadway. Don't.
You're SWAT. Fucking A.
Right. So this guy's explaining shit and he's like, you're SWAT, and then he goes, fucking A. And I'm like, God damn it, Otto, they're gonna go away, man. They're fixing to go away, bro.
Right.
You're SWAT too, huh?
Okay, so
Don't. So what did you do wrong today? What are you doing?
Oh, fuck.
Just in case you didn't hear that, guys.
Fucking A.
Alright.
You're SWAT too, huh?
Okay, so
Don't. So what did you do wrong today? What are you doing wrong? What are you about to do? Okay. Get the fuck out of here. That's exactly what you're gonna do. What I told this guy to do before you got here. So now he's wasted both y'all's time. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
Hope you have a blessed rest of your day. And you stay safe. Okay?
Hey, watch out! When you cross that, don't get hit by this car. Oh my God, there's a car! Oh my God, don't shoot her. She meant nothing by it, sir. She meant nothing by it. She's not a threat to you. She's not a threat to you. Have a great day. So I'm going to continue to hold my signs just like I was doing before you showed up and stopped me. How you like that? Like this one right here.
How do you like that?
God damn.
And here it comes, right? Here it comes.
Happy fuck the cops day. Shit is fucked up and How about that? I had the wrong sign out.
Right.
I can't think of a better way to spend my Friday night, guys. That was fucking funny. Thank you, Otto, for your fucking bravery and your ability to remain funny in the face of fucking douchebags with guns and badges who are intent on doing bad things most of the time.
Look, if you haven't watched this shit, go over there and watch it for yourself. Right.
Right.
Like,
give him a thumbs up. Fucking
yeah.
share the video.
Yeah. You know, I mean, bro. And then for them to get Olay as they're walking away.
Right.
Right, because what are you going to do? You're going to turn around, walk back over here because I'm singing to you? Right, we just discussed what was on my sign was okay, right? Y'all got a call that he's recording from across the street, right? If you actually have some situational awareness, you would realize that you just walked into the wolves' den. Thinking you were the apex predator in the situation. Okay, what you guys need to realize is that you don't need to fuck with the citizenry because they'll take your guns away. Okay, they'll take your shiny little tin badge away. Okay, everybody's recording nowadays. Right? Don't end up on one of these fucking videos because you think your fucking feelings were hurt and you are the law.
Yeah, ask yourself if you want to be part of the next training video.
Right, because, bro, there's no need in this. Right? Hey, look, we're getting calls. We wanted to show face. We support what you're doing. We don't like the cuss words. Right? Be honest with the man. That's fine. I personally don't like your words, but you know, you do you, boo-boo. We just had to come out here and make sure you're not running around in the traffic like a lunatic. Right? Actually breaking laws and impeding traffic or anything. Right? So, with that being said, we're going to send it out on the normal. Watch your ears.
Oh, yeah,
Say goodbyes, guys. Maybe if I find it.
Night, EJ. Night, Chris.
Night. Appreciate all y'all being here. Go over there to Otto's channel. Help him get to 25K. Let's get him on to 100. Let's go. Here's the song. Y'all know what it is.
Oink oink, oink 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink 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 oink, best piggy in the town. Oink 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 oink, piggy piggy. Oink 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 oink, I'm a pig. Oink 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 oink, I'm the best piggy. Oink 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 oink, best piggy in the town. Oink 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 oink, piggy piggy. Oink 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 oink, I'm a pig. Can I get piggies in the chat? Piggies in the chat. I'm the best piggy. Piggy in the chat. Can I get some oink oink oink? Oink oink, mother truckers. Oink oink. Oink oink. Oink 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink 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 oink. Best piggy in the town. Oink 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 oink. Piggy piggy. Oink 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 oink. I'm a pig. Oink 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink 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 oink. Best piggy in the town. Oink 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 oink. Piggy piggy.